Alright, so we're going to go through attendance. Now there are a few different ways to attend people to classes, so we'll just kind of go through them one at a time. Uh, so one of the ways is actually assigning people to the classes, which is going to be a little bit of work, but you can really limit who can come and know who hasn't. So all I would do is check the names of the people you wish to book into the class. Then you can just click on Assign Class up at the top here. Now we'll look at the classes we have booked. So I'll double click on the class I want to assign them to. So it's asking me to want to open this occurrence or the series. So in this case I want to open the series because I want to attend or sorry, book the person into every class. So open the series. Okay, so it's going to instantly bring me into the attendees tab, and you can see these people are all booked into this class. So now I just save. So now if I was to go back into one of these students, so let's look at myself, go into attendance, now you can see I'm booked into this class. Alright, so to attend people manually, what you would do is double click on the class you want to attend them to. So now you do only want to open this occurrence, because if you were to open the series and say someone attended, they'd attend every version of it, so we only want to attend them to the one day. So I'm going to open this occurrence. So if I go into attendees, it's going to list everyone who's booked into the class. So if everyone came, I could just check all of the names. And in the bottom left, there's an update status, so I can just say all these people attended. It's just confirming this will change the status for all selected records. Continue. I say yes. Now it marks all these people as attended to the class. So then you can just save. So if we go back into the student and just double click on students up here, which is will refresh the screen. This guy will now have a booked and an attended. So there will only ever be one booked, but as they scan in, you'll get more and more attended. Alright, so if you don't want to actually assign people to classes, and you're still planning on doing manual attendance at the end of the night, you can do that as well, so you don't have to book them in. So how you would do that is, let's attend some people to this TKD Youth. So again, you only want to open up this occurrence because we're attending them only to that day. So we'll open this occurrence. Okay, so we go into attendees, and then along the top here you would just set this to student, set this to attended, and then you can just start typing the student's name. So I was in there, you just start typing my name, there it is, attend. So I think John was in there, there we go, John Smith, attend. So you don't need to actually book people in if you don't want to, you can just attend them. So that is another option. Alright, so then the last option is using the scanner, which I'm sure a lot of you will do. So there's a couple things you'll need to do before you can do that. So first of all, you'll want attendance perfect scan installed. So you will need to be logged in under global admin. I mean, you need to be global admin for most of this stuff, but you want to click on setup in the top right, come over to the App Store, click on applications. So it should already say that Perfect Scan is installed, but that just means the Perfect Bind portion of it is installed, so you do need to actually install another program. So you want to click on more details and then click here to download. So any computer you're using any of our hardware on, Perfect Scan does need to be installed. Okay, so we should be good. So now, if we go into our Start menu, we should have Perfect Scan. So I'm just going to start that. Okay, so here we got Perfect Scan. So you just want to log in as one of your users, probably your global admin. So alright, so this is Perfect Scan. So once this is installed, you can just use your barcode scanner, and if you need a hand installing the barcode scanner with Perfect Scan, you can call our tech guys at any time. So then now, all you'll do is, once that's installed, there is just a couple little settings you'll probably want to take a look at. So again, we're going to come into Company Setup, we're going to come into Martial Arts, and then come into Automation. So you just want to click on My School. So you can fill out the top information, but that's not really what we're looking at right now. What we are looking at is this middle section. So where it says minutes before class starts, minutes after, and minutes between, these are Perfect Scan settings. So this is just saying how soon before class they can scan in, how late they can be, and how many minutes between each scan in. So then Allow Makeup Classes here is going to let them scan in no matter what. So if they have a class, they don't have a class, they are still going to get an attendance, and you will know that they were there, but it won't really be for anything specific. So with all of what we've covered, the assigning classes, manual attendance, there is an easier way to do it. So you can say Smart Scanning by rank or by age. So what that is in the classes, and I'll just open up a class here to show you. So it doesn't matter which one I open. Okay, so in here down at the bottom, I've said this is a Taekwondo class for my youth Taekwondo age group, and the start and ending rank is white to yellow. So looking in the setup again, I'm saying here I can do Smart Scanning by ranks. So if my classes are more beginner, intermediate, advanced, and set by belt levels, you can say Smart Scanning by ranks. And then me as a mixed martial arts white belt, I scan in, it'll see what rank I am and place me in the class. So this is probably the best way to do attendance because you don't need to assign classes. The software should just know where people belong. So it's the same by age. So you can say Smart Scanning by age, so then if the classes are more by age group, it'll do the scanning that way. So I would try this first, and if for whatever reason it doesn't quite work for you, then maybe one of the other methods, but this one should work the best. So I'm just going to save. So just a quick example on how you would scan them in. They have a number down at the bottom. So I'm just going to copy the student number from the bottom. Open up Perfect Scan. Paste in the number and scan. So you can see here on the left we get the scan history, and also below we have the student information. So these are collapsible if you like.